Hey guys, hey. Just doing a collective reading. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Came flying out. We've got them flying out. Okay. Maybe one more? Whoa. I think maybe. Let's get one more. Okay, thank you. So, right off the bat, we've got what looks like a karmic relationship built on money, shallow stuff, basically, like stuff that whatever you could buy, kind of a thing. So it's not really built on a deep connection, soul connection, or anything. It's very surface. I think just looking at this, it looks like something you were hoping was actually a deep soul connection that would be kind of your happily ever after. But that's not what it is. It looks like you've really put in a lot of effort for this. It looks like you have put a lot of hope into this, hoping that it was going to go in that direction. It doesn't look like it is, but let's clarify, because could be off. Oh, that guy wanted to come out. Clarifying. I think my thumb rings keep catching on my cards. Oh. That's almost like, flying cards. Just a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. So for the karmic relationship, it's clarified by the Tower. So, some upheaval. Ooh. Yeah, so you were hoping for this to be, you were hoping for your happily ever after with this. But wish fulfillment. But it's on top of the moon, so, which clarifies about that what you were hoping for, that it really was going to be this kind of paradise for you and you're happily ever after, but that's not what's happening. And it looks like part of the pull for you was that it was based on a lot of passion and came in really swiftly. So probably could have been love bombing, you know? But I think you've had really clear, you it's like you're not listening to your instincts and your gut here. Because it looks like you've had clear signs that it's not what you are hoping, or it's not going in the direction you were hoping for. And people definitely shift and change, but it sort of seems like they came in really fast and furious, kind of love bombed your ass. Then you were in, and it doesn't necessarily look like they completely pulled back, but there's been some kind of destruction of this relationship. So either, let me get some. But what's really, really clear, besides love bombing, is that you were really hoping that this was kind of going to turn into your happily ever after. You were hoping this was it for you. Your wishes were being fulfilled. Clarifying. Nice. That one's confusing though. Is that what you were, part of what you were, oh, it's like, throw my, yeah, okay. So you've put a lot of effort into this, a lot of work. And that you're not reaping the rewards is the problem. I think you, oh, okay. Do you have somebody else that's, no, because I don't have another king or anything popping out. I think you're really clear. I think you're fighting it. I think you really wanted this to be, and it's almost kind of like, you don't want to be wrong about this. You want to win, like we all do, of course. But at what point are you kind of like, this isn't worth it? And it's almost like you guys aren't aligning. Like your 10-year plan doesn't line up with their 10-year plan and how they view things. And the amount of depth that you're capable of, they're not capable of it at this point in their life. And that is on your heart big time. And that is what you're hoping for. And it looks like that's what's in your future. Like there's gonna be a lot of options for you. So I think, looking at this, it's hard to walk away from something that you're comfortable with or you're used to, but it just isn't fulfilling for you. And I think now your goal and what you want, and sometimes part of figuring out what you actually want is going through a real shitstorm. So figuring out that they don't align with what you want and how you view love. Sometimes it's, you have to just go through hell and back in order to figure that out. But judging from this, you know what you want. And it looks like, I don't know if that's right around the corner, but love of your life is not far. It doesn't look like you are lacking options, that's for sure. And I can see that I just keep hearing how much work you've put into this. So that makes it really hard to move on from. But it's almost like your head and your heart are fighting. Like your head already realizes this, but your heart just kind of like, oh, no, they have potential. Well, everybody has potential. literally everyone. So this, you're looking to invest in someone and them to invest in you, and you're looking for the person that's going to give just as much as you do. Well, this doesn't look like this person. Is this over? Or is it, I don't know if it's just like, is it over? Or is this just in the midst of just pure destruction, chaos? Ooh. I do knock my cards all day. They were flying out of my hand earlier. It wasn't that magical. I really want to know if this is like a new. I don't know that they like this deck I'm using, because they're like, I'm not closed though. Huh. We're gonna switch if they don't give me a freaking card, because this usually by this point, oh yes. Let's try a different deck. They weren't happy with my choice, apparently. You know, sometimes you just gotta do what you're told, I guess. Well, a lot of times. Okay. So, okay, hang on a second. I don't have enough information here. Okay. Yeah, love bombing. Okay. That makes more sense. So, oh, sucker just flew right on there. Well, fell, I should say. It didn't fly. I'll take it. Oh, wheel at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I wanted to clarify, because I was trying to figure out if this relationship was totally over, or that had me stumped. And, or if you just were deciding. It looks like you're still deciding, but it's in the midst of destruction. Like, it's not in a good place. And you're aware of that. And this is really kind of from your point of view, because I don't see a lot of them coming up here. So I don't know if they're just like a pure douche nugget, or if this is kind of up to you. But it looks like what's happened when I think that you've had the conversation. That you've had the conversation and said that, I don't know that we align. I don't know that you're my happily ever after, or however you said it. And I think their response to that was more love bombing. Because that's what this looks like. And I think maybe the draw is they might be like, not, well, maybe immature, but also passionate. And it just kind of looks like their solution, instead of digging down deep with you, they just kind of give you a little taste, so to speak, of some real emotion, and not much. And it's more dreamy, like, oh, when you start talking about living in a fairy tale and shit, which that's great for a minute, okay, but it's not going to sustain you. And I think you're looking to be grounded, and you're looking for stability. You're not looking for winging it. And I don't think that you're under any illusion with this. I think that you've figured it out. I think you've just figured it out. So are you gonna jump? Are you gonna do it? Are you going for your next adventure? Okay, so back to the options. One of the things that might have helped you push you in the direction of realizing that this wasn't going anywhere, or the direction that you're hoping for, is someone popping back into your life that's from your past. But it looks like it's someone that you've never really gotten over. And it doesn't look like it's a bad thing. Beware of love bombing. It's super fun, I get it, but it's not something that's sustainable, and it fizzles out really fast. If you just come in hot like that, like, you can't just exist on fire. You gotta, build the flame and then smolder and all that. But like, love bombing is literally just on fire. Is this, so who's the guy from the past, or the gal? Could go either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever you resonate with. Are they like a cool guy? Are they, or gal, could be gal, or whatever your emperor on bottom left. Your flavor is. I mean, whatever your heart, is craving or wants, whatever your idea of your happily ever after is. Are we done giving me cards again? This is a fun little trick. This has happened 2 times tonight. I swear, it could also be that I'm shuffling like shit tonight. That could be it. Okay. Oh. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this looks great. 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles over trying to clarify the person from the past. So this is somebody that in your head you had your happily ever after with. Was your hope that you guys could build something together, like forever, and so that explains a lot. So kind of the love of your life, basically, the one that you had already had your whole future planned in your head, has come back into your life. Okay, well, so I think it's pretty clear. And I know you're doing the juggling it and balancing and trying to figure out which way you're going here, but I think you've already made up your mind. And one way looks really good, and the other looks very surface and not fulfilling to you. Well, I think you know what to do. I think you've already made up your mind. Let me just say, this does not look like a hard choice to me. I'm just saying, but I'm not in your shoes. It might be really hard. But if you have the chance to jump into what you've already built in your head with somebody, and maybe now it's actually coming true, don't know why you'd hang on to something you're in the middle of a tower with and somebody who doesn't align with you. You know what I mean? The love bomber. These things have like one word. I want to see what they say. Let me just get the one word for you. If it will give me a card, because they've been pretty stubborn tonight, you know? Oh, as soon as I talk shit. Always. Can you see that? I'm not very good at this yet. Peace. Is it backwards to you? Peace. For the karma. So maybe the karmic, maybe the draw there is that they're, you know, they've got status or something. And that might be enticing. But it's not fulfilling you. And you're really clear on that. Well, I think you know what to do. I'd be kicking love bomb boy gal to the curb and following my heart for sure. Because it looks pretty freaking good. Ooh, that's exciting. I love that. You don't usually get that when the tower's like hanging out too. This is very cool. Somebody tell me what happens. Because I'm really curious now. All right. Talk to you later.